Madison, thank you.
Thank
Madison
you.
Allworth. Let's bring in New Jersey gubernatorial candidate Jack Ciattarelli. Yeah, let's point some fingers at the Democrats and the current governor, Phil Murphy, because they are responsible. Less than 10 years ago, Jack, that the state, I'm now a resident of New Jersey, was energy independent, getting a lot of its energy and electricity sources from the plentiful natural gas in the shale formations in Pennsylvania, threw it all away, shut down all the coal plants. Murphy did, reduced natural gas generation capacity, and then increased reliance on wind and solar, which is totally unreliable. So it is their fault.
You're spot on. When Phil Murphy took office, New Jersey was an electricity exporter. Today, we're an importer. And when you go to the exchanges to import your electricity, you're competing with other states. This is what's driving the price up. And so what my opponent recommended today is really a lie in terms of what she's able to do as governor. She's never going to get the state Supreme Court to approve to a price freeze. And by the way, it's Phil Murphy's Board of Public Utility that has approved the price increases we've seen all along here in New Jersey. We need to reopen the plants that he closed down that produce electricity. We need to expand our nuclear capabilities in South Jersey. We need to accelerate solar. We can't rely on wind. It's not a reliable source. And by the way, it's terribly expensive. And those are the things that I'll do on day one. But again, my opponent's really good at placing the blame. If she's going to place it anywhere, it's with the Murphy administration failed policies that she's endorsed for the past 7.5 years.
Jack, speaking of Phil Murphy, you almost beat him in 2021. You came within 3 points of defeating him. It's difficult to take out an incumbent governor. But you look at Mikey Sherrill, at least looking at some of the latest public polling, you're down about 6 to 8 points. Why is that? Is she just a tougher candidate? And how do you close that gap?
Don't trust those polls, particularly when it comes to New Jersey. And we're not the deep blue state people think we are. We've won 6 of the last 11 governor races, and we're going to win this one. John Corzine came here from Illinois. That didn't work out too well. Phil Murphy came here from Massachusetts. That didn't work out too well. Mikey Sherrill's not from New Jersey. So as I go all around the state of New Jersey, what I always say to people is, how about we elect a Jersey guy, someone that actually knows what's going on and will make the tough decisions to fix New Jersey and make it more affordable.
Jack, how important is this electricity issue? Because certainly a lot of people are talking about it. And the recent price hike that went into effect as just recently, that New Jersey ranks, I think, 11th in the entire nation in terms of the electricity prices. The recent hike that was approved by, you said, Phil Murphy, the Energy Control Board. So 17% higher than the national average. Where does this cost of living, energy, electricity issue rank, just even based on your internal polling?
Right now at the top of the list. I mean, this affects every homeowner, every tenant, every business owner, particularly if you run a business that's electricity intensive, and people are angry, and rightfully so. And the Democrats in power are doing everything they can to deflect. My opponent's doing everything she can to blame, instead of just looking at Phil Murphy's failed policies. The bottom line is he bet it all on wind, and in so doing made us an electricity importer. We need to get back to being electricity independent, and we will when I'm governor.
Yeah, and it looks like, at least according to some of the public polling, which I know not to trust, but saying that affordability and taxes are some of the most important issues to New Jersey voters. So opportunity there, I guess.
Yeah, indeed. Opportunity, too, if this communist wins. Jeez. You're going to expect a flood of people across the Hudson. That's exactly what I did. Jack Ciattarelli, great to see you, sir.
Thank you.
My opponent has endorsed Mondami, and he's returned the favor by endorsing her.
Oh, Lord.
It's another disqualifier.
Yep, absolutely.
Hammer that.
Yep. Thank you, sir. We appreciate your time.